We are here on Talk of the Town. I'm Betsy McDaniel, in for Robin Zimmerman today. With me is Dieesha Hicks, and she is, I'm going to read this because it's long. She is the State Health Insurance Assistance Program Manager, and she is, of course, our friend who talks to us all about what we need to do to get enrolled and what happens when we turn 65. And Dieesha, here we are almost halfway through the year. And so before we started filming, we were chatting about how this might be their first time to enroll, and it's kind of getting to that point where they need to know what they're doing.
Right. So we are in half the year, and there's a lot of people that are about to turn 65 and just really don't know where to start. Right. So here's some basic instructions. If you're about to turn 65, you are in what's called an initial enrollment period. And that is 3 months prior to your birthday, the month of your birthday, and 3 months after. So you have 7 months to enroll in Medicare. Okay. If you're not already pulling your Social Security retirement benefits, then Social Security starts that initial enrollment. You can do it online, or you could just go to your local Social Security office or call and make an appointment.
And so when somebody's getting ready to turn 65, do they have to enroll at 65 to then go forward with it? I don't know why they wouldn't enroll, but if they didn't for some reason in that 7-month period, do they have to wait till the next year, or what happens then?
So if you're not ready to enroll in Medicare at 65, the only people that don't have to enroll are those who are still actively working and have active employee benefits at an employer who has more than 20 employees. So that's important. If you're working for a small company and it's under 20 employees, then you need to enroll in Medicare. But if you're working for a large company, you can wait until you're about to retire, as long as you or your spouse has active employee benefits.
Okay. Makes sense. And so if somebody is in that enrollment period and they're getting ready to start that process, what does the process look like for them? And is it confusing? Do they need somebody to walk through it with them, or is it pretty straightforward?
I believe it's really straightforward getting signed up. Sometimes they need people to help guide them through what Medicare actually is and all the different parts of it, and what may be best for their future healthcare needs, or their spouses or someone in their family's healthcare needs. And there's someone for me, like me, in every state. I cover 4 counties here in the Lowcountry, but there's someone that can walk them through unbiased. We're not paid by any of these companies. We're really here to just be Medicare advocates. So if they have questions, they can find me in their county. My number is on the screen usually. So if I'm not the person for you, then I could get you to that county that will help you.
And what are some of the considerations that they are thinking about as they're enrolling? I know you said there's lots of different parts to it. What are some of the things that they should be considering?
It's just really, what do you need and what are you preparing for? Some people choose to stay in original Medicare. If they travel a lot, then they can see any doctor in the country that takes Medicare. Some people choose a Medicare Advantage plan because they want that dental, vision, and hearing that's not covered by original Medicare, but they have to be in a certain network of doctors, whichever plan that is that they choose.
Okay. And so if somebody did want you or someone like you to help them through the process, obviously I know you said your number is on the screen, but do they make an appointment with you? Is it kind of a consultation over the phone? How does it work when somebody is working with you?
However, we need to meet you. Some people like to do it in person. Like me, I'm an in-person type of person, or Zoom, where I can see you and I understand better. So I will set up a Zoom. I could come to them if they're not able to get out. People come to my office, or we could do it over the phone, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And I also teach Medicare 101 classes. I try to get them advertised as best as I can. So if you want to come to one of the classes, you can also do that.
And so when, do you know when your next class is, or would they go to your website to find out when the next class is?
I'm probably going to start rescheduling for the fall season. We're kind of in our end fiscal year, so we're just kind of getting everything together from last year. We usually start in the beginning of the year, and kind of when it's closer to open enrollment, we start those classes again, so people can just kind of understand all the things that go with Medicare because it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
But if you have someone to walk with you, it makes it a little bit easier.
Well, thank you, Dieesha, for being that person to walk through it with them. And thanks for sharing all that important information with us. We really appreciate it.
No problem. I'm here for you guys if you need me.
And we'll be back in a moment, so don't go away.